Good afternoon, Ashwini Vishrojwar. That is, good afternoon to all of you. Okay, shall we start now? So, we already started the lesson, nature of material. Now, first question for all of you: why this box is considered as matter? Why this box is considered as matter? First question for all of you. Why this box is considered as matter? Give example, give reasons. Why this box is considered as matter? Also, why this duster is also a matter? Yes, Manisha has given correct answer. It has weight. This box is also having weight and duster is also having weight. One reason. And other reason, Faizan has given, Shayan has given correct answer. It occupies space. And also, Kale has given correct answer. It has weight. Yes, it has weight because this box it consists of particular amount of cardboard in it, isn't it? It has mass, and this mass is pulled by the gravitational force of the earth. It has weight, and it occupies space. This is also having weight, and it occupies space. Therefore, we will call them as matter. Okay. For example, this cone and this chalk. It is also the matter. Why? What is the reason? This cone and this chalk is also the matter. Why? What is the reason? Yes. Vadaskar gave correct answer. It has weight and it occupies space. That is why it is called matter. Very good, beta. Then this box is also a matter. What is the reason? This box is also a matter. What is the reason? Give the reason why this box is also a matter. Give reason. Yes, who has Chakuri has given correct answer. It has weight and it occupies space. Therefore, it is matter. So, like that, the things surrounding you, which is occupying space and which has weight, what do we call them? Matter. Okay. Now, tell me which box is having more volume, which box is occupying more space, which box is occupying more space. Suppose this is box A, this is box B. Which box is occupying more space? Big one. Yes. So it has more volume. Okay. The space occupied by the object is known as volume. Now, this we have completed last time. Secondly, suppose I have water. What is the state of water? Whether it is in solid state, liquid state or gaseous state? This we studied last time. Water is there, suppose in my hand. What is the state of water? Is it in solid state, liquid state or gaseous state? Yes, Pippadkar gave correct answer, Dhakare gave correct answer, Vadaskar gave correct answer, Ishan also gave, this Faizan also gave correct answer. Okay, that is in liquid state. Very good. This we studied today. Now, what is the state of this duster? What is the state of this duster? What is the state of this duster? Yes, who has given correct answer? Faizan has given correct answer. Very good, Faizan. Then Pippadkar also gave correct answer. Dasari also gave correct answer. Barai also gave correct answer. Balki, Khapse and gave wrong answer. It is not in liquid state. It is in solid state. Water is in liquid state. Okay. Now again I will put one another thing. What is the state of this cone? What is the state of this cone? Solid state, liquid state or gaseous state? Yes. Very good. Longari has given correct answer, solid state. Faizan has Shayan has given correct answer, solid state. Okay. Now, you know that the space occupied surrounding me is air. I can't see air, but I can feel it. If I switch on fan, I can feel the air, isn't it? Now tell me, what is the state of this air surrounding me? What is the state of air surrounding me? Yes. Some child is asking, sir, why you give first lesson question answer? Who is asking? Vishrojwar. Listen, many children they did not write lesson number first question answer. I got many such response from children. So today I gave question answers of lesson number 1. Now you know that in this month we have test for 30 marks. Date we will tell you afterwards. So in this lesson number first, lesson number second and lesson number third will be there. That's why I am requesting you to write properly all the question answers, that first lesson question answer, second lesson question answer and third lesson question answer. Some of you might have written, for who wrote, no problem. But for those students who did not write, who told me that sir we did not write those question answers, so for them I give. Please write down properly, learn properly. Now it is high time for revision. Now this month I will declare date anytime. Okay. So be prepared. Lesson first, second, and third. First I already gave you. Second and third also I will give you, because many children they told me that sir we did not get the answer, we did not write. So write down today's date in today's WhatsApp group. Question answers for first lesson is already given. You write down those question answers. Those who have not, of course, those who have not written, for them. Okay, second and third lesson question answers, learn properly. Okay, because we are going to take revision also. Because in this month we have test for 30 marks. Okay, how online test will be conducted, that now we are discussing, all teachers are discussing on that point. Okay, now I am surrounded by air. I can't see this. Can I see air? You can't see this. Nobody can see air, but we feel it. It is there. Now fan is on and I feel cool breeze blowing, touching my body, and I feel relaxed. Okay. So in the same manner in summer season also, when it is hot air blowing, you feel, isn't it? So that's, we feel air, but we can't see it. Now tell me, what is the state of this air surrounding me? What is the state of this air surrounding me? Tell me the state of the air surrounding me. Yes? Tell me the state of the air surrounding me. You know, air is there everywhere, is surrounding me. What is the state of this air? Whether it is in solid state, whether it is in liquid state, or whether it is in gaseous state. The Sare gave correct answer, and Shayan also gave correct answer. Tripathi gave correct answer. Okay, very good, beta. Now, suppose I have 3 containers. Container number 1, container number 2, container number 3. All of I kept something in this cone. Cone 1, cone 2, cone 3. In first cone, I kept kerosene. In second cone, I kept chalk pieces. And in third cone, suppose third cone is also there. In third cone, I packed there nitrogen gas. Okay. Now what is the state of this kerosene in this cone? What is the state of this kerosene? Is it in solid state, liquid state, or gaseous state? Kerosene. Kerosene, is it in solid state, liquid state, or gaseous state? Very good. Shayan has given very correct answer. Kerosene is in liquid state. Kerosene is the fuel that we are using to cook food. Okay. Then, now here suppose there are chalk pieces. Chalk pieces is in solid state, liquid state or gaseous state. Chalk pieces, suppose there are here inside chalk pieces are there. Whether it is in liquid state, solid state or gaseous state. Very good. The correct answer. Chalk pieces, they are solid in state. And inside that, suppose I add some nitrogen gas, whether it is in solid state, liquid state or gaseous state, nitrogen, is it in solid state, liquid state or gaseous state? Yes. Faizan has given correct answer, Mulchandani has given correct answer, Pimpardar has given correct answer, Tripati gave wrong answer, Barai gave correct answer. Very good, beta. So this we already studied. We studied that surrounding us there are many things. They are made up of some material. They have certain matter, certain amount of matter in it. So they are having mass and they are occupying some space. So such things which have mass and which occupy space, they are known as matter. Okay, and we also studied that matter, it exists in three states: solid state, liquid state and gaseous state. So you only give me the different examples of solid state, liquid state and gaseous state. Okay, now we are, yes, this chalk is in my hand. Suppose I go on breaking this chalk. I made it small. Okay, this is the bigger one. This I made it small by breaking. Further I made it small. Again it becomes small. Like that you go on breaking it, go on breaking it, go on breaking it. So what we will find, this chalk, it is made up of very, very small particles which we cannot see through our naked eye. Not only in this chalk, we will find all the matter surrounding us, they are made up of very, very fine particles. These particles, we call them as atoms and molecules. Okay, for example, water. You might have studied many times that water, it is made up of H2O molecule, isn't it? So we will find in water two hydrogen atoms are there, one oxygen atom is there. They are combining to form the water molecule. Now chalk, it is in solid state. Chalk, it is made up of molecule calcium carbonate. One calcium molecule is there, one carbonate radical is there. Okay, so we will find anything in our surrounding. In this 5th standard, you should just understand that you are going to study in higher classes. That the things in our surrounding, that is matter in our surrounding. Matter, you already studied that they have mass and they occupy space. All this matter in our surrounding is made up of very, very fine particles that we cannot see through our naked eye. So these are known as what? These are known as atoms and molecules. Okay, so now we are going to study the next part of this, that the solid, you already told you that this duster, it is in solid state. We will find in this duster, the particles of this duster, they are very closely arranged. In case of solid, we will find the particles are very closely arranged. They are very, very closely arranged. For example, all this solid state, many examples we have seen. This cone we have seen, this duster we have seen, this chalk we have seen, big box we have seen, small box we have seen. All these are in solid state. And we will find in solid state, and we also studied that all the matter in our surrounding, they are made up of particles, small particles. Now we will find in case of solid, these particles they are arranged very close to one another. There are no gaps in between them. Okay, that's why we will find this solid. This chalk is this duster is a solid. Is it having definite shape? Is it having definite shape? Yes or no? It's having cuboidal shape and it is occupying particular space. It is having definite shape and definite volume. All the solids, you take this chalk, it is also having particular cylindrical shape. Okay, and it is also occupying this much volume, this much space. You take this duster, it is having cuboidal shape and it is occupying this much space. It has particular volume. For example, this conical shape and it is occupying particular space. It has a definite volume. So all the solids you see, they are having definite shape and definite volume. Okay, why they are having definite shape and definite volume? Because the particles in the solid, they are very closely arranged. Therefore, what we say, solids have definite shape and definite volume. Solids have definite shape and definite volume. Why? Because the particles in the solid, they are very closely arranged together. That's why these solids, whether it may be duster or whether it may be this duster, it is having definite shape and definite volume. It is occupying this much volume. It is having definite cuboidal shape. Okay. Then whether this cone, it is having definite conical shape. It is occupying this much volume, this space. Okay. Whether this box is there, it is also having cuboidal shape. You will find it is also having definite shape and it is occupying particular space volume. Big box also, this is also having definite shape and it is also occupying particular volume. Okay, so all the solids in your surrounding, we will find they have definite shape and they occupy definite space, that is they have definite volume. What is the reason? The reason is that the particles in the solid, they are very closely arranged. They are very closely arranged. So we will find these solids, they have definite shape and definite volume. Okay. Now don't draw their smiley, please. You draw after the class. So we will find, suppose you are going to birthday party. There is a big cake in the center. Okay. Now what will happen in the beginning? All you children will gather near the network problem is there. So we will find what will happen. All the children will gather near the cake. Will stand close to one another. Isn't it? So when we are standing very close near one another, surrounding the cake, our arrangement is just like the particles in the solid. We are very close to one another. Okay, in the same manner, these particles, they are very closely arranged. There is large force of attraction between these particles. That is why we will find solids, they have definite shape and definite volume. This is the reason. But in case of liquid, give me some example of liquid. Yes. Give some example of liquid. Sir, network issues. Give some example of liquid. Give some, yes. Mulchandani gave very correct answer. Water. Some other example. What Chepuri told, in solid the particle, atoms or molecules are very tightly arranged. Very good Chepuri. That is why solid is having definite shape and definite volume. Other example still given by Mulchandani, that is oil. Very good beta. Oil, water. Kale gave example of liquid. Juice. Very good. Okay. Then you gave the example of liquid as water, juice, and kerosene is also there, oil is also there, petrol is also there, milk is also there. Who gave? Shayan gave milk. Very good, Shayan. Prabhat Sharma told petrol. Very good, beta. Then milk. Sanmay Shah told milk. Dakkare told milk. And Mulchandani told juice. Very good, keep it up. And in particular, Varaskar Pandey told oil. Very good, beta. Oil, milk, petrol, diesel, kerosene, all these are example of liquid state, matter in liquid state. You only give me example. Okay. Now, if you pour petrol in glass and then you take pour petrol in bowl, what will happen in glass? The shape of the petrol will be just like the glass. And when we pour in the bowl, the shape of the petrol will be just like the bowl. And if you pour in some other container like trough, you will find it will take the shape of the trough. Like the milk also, milkman is coming and he is taking that, measuring it with the help of the can. Okay, measuring can. So first the milk, the shape of the milk is just like the measuring can. Then you pour it in your utensil, it will take the shape of the utensil. Water also, Prabhat Sharma is telling correct. When we pour it in drum, it will take the shape of the drum. When we pour it in some other container, it will take the shape of some other container. When we want to drink it, we take it in the glass, it will take the shape of the glass. For example, what I have in my hand? What I have in my hand? You answer. What is there in my hand? What is this? This is a cone, inverted cone. Yes, Faizan gave correct answer, Mulchandani gave correct answer, Pandey gave correct answer. Now, if I take water from the bottle, I pour, or from the glass if I take, and I pour it in the cone, the shape of water will change or not? It will change. First it was in which shape? It was in the shape of the glass. But when you pour it in cone, it will take the shape of the cone. Isn't it? Now if I pour it in such container, box-like container, cuboidal shape. If I pour, now it is having the shape of the cone, the water in this container. Now if I pour this water in this cuboidal shaped box, then it will take the shape of the cube. First glass, then it took the shape of the cone, then it took the shape of the box. So, then if I pour it in a big drum, it will take the shape of the drum. Then if I pour it in the tank, it will take the shape of the tank. Then if I pour it in some other container, it will take the shape of that container. So, we told during solid state that solid have definite shape and volume. But can you say liquid have definite shape? No. Liquid is not having definite shape. It takes the shape of container wherever you pour it. You pour it in this cone, it will take the shape of this cone. You pour it in this box, it will take the shape of the box. You pour it in the big box, it will take the shape of the big box. Okay. So, wherever you pour liquid, whether it may be milk, whether it may be kerosene, whether it may be petrol, whether it may be diesel, whether it may be your edible oil, all these examples you only give me. You pour wherever you will pour it, it will take the shape of that container. So, unlike solid, this change in the behavior is there in liquid. What we have seen in solid? Solids, they have definite shape and definite volume. liquid, they do not have definite shape, but they have definite volume. That example also I will give. For example, suppose milkman came near you. He took 1 liter milk in the can and he is pouring in your container. Now tell me whether this 1 liter milk is going to become half liter in your container? No. It will remain half liter in your container. It will remain 1 liter in your container also. So volume, the amount of space occupied by that liquid will not change. For example, suppose you took 5 liter of water in a big glass, very big glass, 5 liter of water. Just imagine. Now it is having 5 liter of water in which shape? In the glass shape. Now you pour the same water in a small tank. What will happen? The shape will change. The shape of the water will become like that of the tank. But whether 5 liter is going to become 10 liter there, volume will remain same. But only there will be change in the shape. Okay, so always remember that liquid, they have definite volume, but they do not have definite shape. They take the shape of container wherever you pour. Whereas solid, they always have definite shape and definite volume. That we already studied. Why? What is the reason? Because the particles in the solid are very closely arranged. Therefore, solids, they have definite shape and definite volume. But in case of liquid, now fill in the blank. Liquids have definite dash, but no dash. Liquids have definite dash, but no definite what dash. Now fill this. What will come in the first one? What will come? First one, what will come? Okay, your other class is also there. Okay, so I will give the answer, and please keep remember that today I gave some question answers. If you have not written, write it, and next thing start reading, revising the thing. First, second, third lesson exam will be there at any time. Okay, so here liquids, they have definite volume, but no definite shape. Okay, I give.